Welcome to the channel. I believe that Manchester United will hire Mauricio Pochettino as their new manager. Eric Ten Hag has been linked and interviewed for the role. I don't think United are going to go for him. I think they're going to go for the safer pair of hands, which is Pochettino, who's got Premier League experience. And I think that if you really want to understand why I think this, because United effectively are targeting finishing in fourth position. They're not trying to win the league. They're not pushing the boat in terms of trying to have excellence in the football club, have the best training ground, the best stadium, the best scouting network, the best director of football. They basically want to finish fourth, secure commercial agreements, bring through youth players, and effectively youth players don't cost anything. And something that the Glazers have done in a really scurrilous way is to link themselves with Busby and Sir Matt and Sir Alex, and look at the youth system and say, this is the culture of the club. They don't care about the culture of the club. They've got players like Rashford who are worth a lot of money for free. Greenwood, before his issues, a lot of money. McTominay for free. Williams, you can sell on, Henderson. So basically, the youth system is generating money for them. It's generating assets. And that's what they care about. And I think Pochettino, with Paul Mitchell and with Ralph Rangnick, could easily, with a few signings and a few tweaks, get United consistently into top four. And that's really the only reason that Solskjaer got sacked, because top four was slipping away. What they want to do is they want to sign one or two star players a season, rely on the youth system, try and market those players. People like Ronaldo, maybe a Harry Kane, people who are like really popular, and they want to market them. And that's really their game. And they're still £600 million in debt. They still take dividends out of the club. The stadium's rubbish. The training ground's 22 years old, 23 years old, it's out of date. So that's all they want to do. And bear in mind, finishing top four and getting to, say, to the quarterfinals of the Champions League is huge money. You're talking probably the best part of 100 million quid. So that's all they want on a budget. Can they get into that top four, and can they, get to the quarterfinals or even the semis or even the last 16, whatever, and just get that Champions League, that TV money? So for me, I also think that they're trying to do this on the cheap. They're trying to wait, because PSG are going to sack Pochettino. He didn't win the league last season, and he's got knocked out of the Champions League. Whether that's his fault or not, it's probably hard to judge. It looks like the PSG dressing room is a pretty bad dressing room, in my opinion. So he's going to get sacked. Maybe they want to avoid paying him compensation for him, so they're going to wait for him to get sacked and then maybe hire him. And really, he did an okay job at Spurs, and the most important thing, he got top four on a budget. And that's all they want. If you offer them now fourth position the next 10 years, fourth for the next 10 years, they'll take it. They'll bite your hand off. I'm telling you, if they can finish fourth for the next 10 seasons, they will definitely bite your hand off. And that's the level of the club. And that comes from above, because Man United is a cash cow for the Glazers, for their dividends, to service this debt, to try and generate commercial revenue, to pay 15, 20 million pounds a year in revenue. It's a brilliant cash cow for them. So why do they want anything to change? And if you really want to look at it, the difference in prize money from finishing first and fourth isn't really that much. To move from fourth to first, you have to spend an awful lot of money, much more than the prize money. So as long as they get Champions League, that's all they care about. And this is the basis of the European Super League. This is the basis of why they wanted the European Super League. They wanted the guaranteed Champions League revenue without having to qualify. So every season, the cash cow, they get that flow of money in, and that's the whole basis of their attempt to stop competition and to stop the pyramid working as it should. It's disgraceful. I assure you, Manchester United will never thrive with the Glazers in power, right, in charge. Sir Alex did it in spite of them, not because of them. He did it because he had the class of 92 and he was a genius, and he managed to eke out further wins at the start of their reign. He could have won much more if they'd backed him. They didn't back him. And United will not win anything significant with the Glazers. And by winning anything, I mean the Champions League and the league title. I promise you of that. Until they're gone, United are in big trouble. And all they want to do is manage decline. They're managing the decline of Man United, because if they can get that top four money and that Champions League money, they don't give a shit. Sell some shirts, have Ronaldo there, have a Harry Kane, have someone with a big profile to sell shit to people. That's all they care about. It's the Disneyfication of Manchester United. So that's why I think Man United will go for Pochettino, get Paul Mitchell as director of football, and have Ralph Rangnick there, and attempt to lower the wage bill and finish top four. That's what I think. What do you think?